Hello YouTube, welcome back. How you doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. Last episode ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, I know, with the whole 6add6 Tor lore et puzzle. And unfortunately, I'm gonna need you to hang on to that cliff for one more episode. I will pull you back up, I promise, but just hang in there. We get a little bit distracted today by discovering a new puzzle, a new very cool puzzle, and we put the 6add6 thing on the back burner for a little bit. If you've watched any of this channel, you know I get distracted pretty easily. So we will come back to 6add6, but today we're going to discover something new. I'm not going to spoil it, you're just going to have to hang out and watch, but let's go ahead and just get right in there. Enjoy.
Day 81 here. Starting day 81. Cool. The video I was editing today was like day 47, so I'm making some progress on catching up. I'm putting like 3 or 4 days into a video at a time now. But real quick, our goals today are gonna be, we did this, but we need to figure out what the heck Tor means to figure out like the remaining information that we don't have to understand this. So we're gonna try and get some classrooms to figure that out. And then as always, blue tents and like looking for information towards stuff like this. It's our main goal for today. So let's grab ourselves our allowance and go to the outer room. Now let's try and grab a couple of ivory dye first and then re-roll for a classroom just to really guarantee we get it today. And I'm not gonna set up an experiment right now, am I? Let's draft a little. Maybe we'll stumble upon a lab and we won't be forced to use the security to do that. I do really want to take the guy's bedroom for the ivory dye, but I'm gonna look for the conservatory. I kind of like to prioritize that in the corners. Conservatory? No. Rude. Go with the early trophy room. Gems are good to have whenever, and it's not like a 3-doored room, so there's no reason to hold on to it. There's a lab. Very happy about that. Let's set up the experiment. Set up an experiment real quick. And then if we get enough triggers off our experiment, we can possibly use the emergency protocol. Oh, I always love that next 40 seconds one. Show me you draft an upgraded floor plan. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Yes, we got remove a crate. Hell yeah. I think it's got to be 2 or more gems and crate. Now that we have the spiral of stars, I'm like kind of back to caring about trying to gain a lot of stars, but the crates have to be, we have to prioritize the crates. I have no idea what's going to be back there, and the curiosity is killing me. The only upgraded floor plan we've drawn is the storeroom. Is just our storeroom, right? Yeah, trophy room doesn't count as upgraded. Okay. So we have like 14 other upgraded rooms, I think. So upgraded rooms actually might be more likely than the spending 2 gems. I think I'm gonna go with that. I rarely take that one. In fact, this might be the first time I've ever taken it, but we're early enough in the run, I think that's gonna be really good. Start experiments. Cool. Alright, and we should be able to trigger security protocol at some point. Based on how easy that one should be to trigger. So is Rumpus Room now just 8 gold for 1 gem? I feel like for science, I should take it. For science, I'm gonna take the Rumpus Room, and I just want to know if it has any... Okay, so I can't put the coin in. I get the 8 coins, and I get a bishop. Okay. I'm assuming there is more to this room that I don't know about yet. Like I have to assume that. There does appear to be a couple of rooms, like the drafting studio and the Rumpus room, that like kind of become semi-dead rooms eventually. So maybe, I don't know. If we see this in the conservatory, maybe we'll just jack it to rare, but I do feel that was worth checking. Excellent Cloister of Rinna. It's upgraded. I do need to take the chapel at some point today, but we're gonna do Cloister Arena first. Crate has been removed. I really wish I had some idea of salted turnip, some idea of how many crates we still have to remove. But there's really no information indicating that. Throw a dead parlor in the corner here. Oh right, I forgot our parlor's upgraded. Wow, there's a couple of rooms like this that I don't even think of as upgraded anymore. Mailroom is upgraded. I do really want to take the observatory, but a mailroom is an upgraded room, and it's a decent spot for a dead end. It doesn't mean we don't get to the little corner. I'm gonna prioritize the upgraded room. Garage, spare veranda. I love spare veranda. It's an upgraded room, and I don't think we're gonna need the keys. So spare veranda it is. There's another crate removed from the tunnel. Oh my gosh, I forgot our hallway closet is upgraded as well. There's one ivory die. Is that enough for us to go draft our outer room and look for the schoolhouse? We shouldn't draft any more before we start looking for a schoolhouse at this point, or like we're gonna end up with half the house drafted before we're even looking for classrooms. So I will go back and hope that single die is going to be enough to get it all done. Get it all done. Enough to find the schoolhouse. And please, dear God, developers of this game, please add a way to increase my sprint speed. I don't care if it is an experiment I have to trigger, like every time you draft the weight room or the gym, increase your walking speed, but please, dear God, I need it. Walking is so slow. Shrine is tempting, but we're gonna hope for the schoolhouse. The schoolhouse, no schoolhouse. Tough. The tomb, the only thing a tomb really gets us these days is, well, access to the, you know what, maybe if we find enough information about the statues today, the tomb it'll be nice that we have the tomb today. So, I'll take it. I was gonna say the only thing the tomb really gets us these days is like enough money to make purchases in the showroom. Because our 109 allowance or whatever is enough to sustain us through all of the basic shops. I mean, we can buy out the kitchen, the commissary, the locksmith. We can kind of buy out all of those common ones. A few bananas. Yeah, 97 steps. Steps just like aren't a problem when you when you have this much money. Just buy your way out of your problems. Break room, excellent. Break room's an upgraded room. Yeah, wow, I gotta start taking that upgraded room experiment trigger more often. That is good. 11. What did we decide this means? It means a third, I think? Third of 12 is 4? Yeah. What the hell is a third of 1? It's a third times 9 is 3? What? We're doing fractions now? That's hecked up. Okay. What? Negative 10. Oh, this is just plus 20. It's plus a third of 23 times. Haha. Clever, tricky. Tricky. Secret garden key, that's always nice. Observatory, I mean, bunk room's also an upgraded room. We'll find that. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot we don't have a foundation. What the heck? We don't have a foundation still. That's wild. I'm gonna go observatory here. Hopefully we still find the veranda, but easy to forget the veranda has to be along the flanks. The slice apples are delicious, and let's see what we get out of our Spiral of Stars. Add a word to Spiral of Stars, then gain 1 key, and 1 gem, and 1 coin, and 1 step, and 1... Lost and found. Are we likely to have to come back through Lost and Found? Lost and Found is really brutal to have to come back through. What do we have to go back for? If we want to trigger the, what's it called, emergency protocol, we have to go back to the lab. Unless we find an office later. We'll have to go back to the tomb at some point, but hopefully by then our items don't matter anymore. Do we have anything we'd be really upset to lose? We have the components for a jackhammer right now. We'd be really upset about that. But we also have like 4 things we wouldn't be that upset about losing. Okay, we'll risk it. Come on, Lost and Found, don't hurt me. Oh, I took the broken lever. Okay, I wonder if we cannot get it again today. Like, does finding it once cut it out for the rest of the day? That's too bad. Stopwatch and the telescope. Okay, telescope is great. We're officially looking for an observatory. Not observatory. Planetarium, which we should find. It's pretty much common. And you, do I take you now? I have to take you now, because I don't want to come back through here. Alright. We're going for it. Although, how much do we really need to use this? We kind of have everything we need today. Always upgraded. Mostly we want high gem rooms here. Patio's great. Still didn't find a conference room. Boiler room. I'm fine with the gym. I don't think we need a boiler room. I should be able to bypass you. No? Oh, I can't bypass you right now? I guess it does say keys specifically, huh? No, I'm not on the thing. I need a triple doored. Go rotunda here, it's free. That's huge. I can't draft off you. Okay. I'm gonna go back for the gems from the patio. Or gem singular and a key. That's cool. This key-carded door means we are now looking for a utility closet. Utility closet would be really nice to see. This is the 8th rank. Oh! And we're in a rotunda. Okay. Oh, and this is also our treasure room. Wow. See, this is my one problem with the silver stopwatch. Well, is it screws up my train of thought. It scatters me, and all of a sudden sorry, work text. Bunch of gems. And all of a sudden I've kind of lost track of all the things I'm trying to keep in my mind at once. Okay, so where is this memo gonna be? Literally right there. There are 4 different methods to rotate rooms. I'm just gonna put this in the done list because that's not like something we have to investigate. Rotunda. There are 4 different methods to rotate rooms. Okay, so we are looking for blue rooms to the left and right. Specifically new blue rooms. I'm not going to Secret Garden here. Oh man, there is the office, which we've already gotten, and we've gotten the planetarium. Damn. We've gotten the office and the planetarium already for our blue tents. I think I will spin the office and take that, and then we can trigger emergency protocol here. And this should be plenty. Yep. I think we've got like six triggers so far. What are we at? 7. We're at 7 triggers. Cool. Obviously not servants' quarters. I'm kind of tempted by the clock tower. Can I rotate this chapel? Okay, I didn't think so. We'll take the chapel so we can view the statues. Here's our list. I'm gonna do what I've been doing and scoot these on into their own tab. Yeah, okay, so looking at this, we have left of the dais is the pitchfork, and right of the dais is the, oh, I don't know what that's called. Whip? It's like the equestrian. Ian with whip. So we'll put for now, and then we're gonna need to find a drafting studio. Some coins. Don't mind if I do. And corner. We do very much need a planetarium today, but I'm going to trust we'll find it. I feel bad about how many times I'm turning down the planetarium, but I'm gonna do it. Taking the treasure trove. Not because we need the money, but because it's like permanent progress, and we still are working on all of these memos. They are definitely going to teach me something when I finally find the patience to read through all of them. Hey, Moo, come here. Oh, say hi to YouTube, baby. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah. Yeah, that a girl. That's my sweet baby angel. Oh, pets are just so squeezable. Just wanna... You're so cute. I'm so itchy as well. Okay. Blue room here. Let's see what we get. Damn, I think we've done music room and nook. That sucks. Okay, we'll rotate this. Take the reading nook because it's an upgraded room, and we still have some chances to. Still got 2 more chances at new blue rooms. Yeah. Okay. We don't take the library here. I don't think we have any need for it. Oh, of course you offer me the chamber of mirrors where I can't. I can't. Can I? I don't think we can take it. I don't remember what opens what. Oh, wow. So, never mind. We're done. Dead end, chamber of mirrors, library faces into the gym? Wow. Okay, on the off chance we can get into the chamber of mirrors. I don't think we can, but on the off chance we can, let's try it. Ah, too bad. Too bad we're getting stuck here. No, no ivory dye. And we don't have like a foundation to work with to get back around. Oh man, what an upsetting way to go down here. You did that, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're done. We're done. What a disappointing way to end. No chance we can pull the inch chamber lever. Man, we should have drafted a secret garden. We could have gone through the antechamber and around. Alright, well, it happens. I'm a little bit rusty. So we did pull 8 crates out, so I guess let's go check and see if 8 crates was enough to make a dent. I didn't need to turn that. You know, sometimes you just get got. And it was definitely our fault we got today, but doesn't make it hurt any less. Now, if we telescope here, we get to trigger this again. And 1 gem 4. Okay, we did get another word. Gain 1 key and 1 gem 4. It's gonna be 4 each. Then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each what? This is such a fun... What a fun idea for them to have just made you slowly find out what it does. It's brilliant. It makes you really wanna A, guess, and B, like keep coming back to that room, of course. If I think I had guessed we had maybe like 20 left to move. Oh my god. No. There was exactly 4 and then 4 on top. There were 8 exactly. We're done. Okay, you I've read. You had a file cabinet key. Oh, our shoes just triggered. This is a different... Hmm. Okay, a door. A very ominous door just at the end of the hallway. What is with this thing? This is so ominous. Regular key? Regular key? Mother... Are you... are you kidding me? I was about to say I'd be so pissed if I got down here and I didn't have a regular key and that's all it took. But no, of course you also need a basement key. Of course I need a freaking basement key for this. I have a feeling this is just going to be a series of doors requiring more and more complicated keys. Regular key, basement key, prism key, a vault key. Like, it's just going to require more and more complex keys. And I don't remember this, like, triangle symbol on the basement door. I wonder if that's on the other basement doors. Interesting. Man, we can't get to the antechamber today. So we can't do anything with this now. Now, is this door... This door should remain unlocked because we're outside the house. I was just starting to think maybe this is like a... You have to acquire all of these things on one day kind of puzzle, but... I'm imagining this is outside the house, so they should all stay unlocked. Okay, I'm gonna go double check if the other basement doors have this symbol on them, because that looks new to me. It does have that symbol. Interesting. Okay. So, I'm gonna assume the fountain one does as well. That just looked way more apparent in that dark room, but yeah, but I guess that's always been there. Okay, so in our notes, we can check off remove all crates from tunnel and start a new one. Check this off, bring basement key down to the tunnel. Okay, so we have nowhere important to end our day here, so I think we're gonna just call it. Big sad about the telescope and getting locked out up there, but that's really hype that we're at the end of the tunnel now. So, and I think we literally got the exact right number of crates. So I'm gonna call it a day, and don't be mad if you're really excited about the treasure trove puzzle and all that, but I'm gonna prioritize this. I'm really excited about trying to open this. So I'm gonna prioritize that. I think if we actually try, we should be able to get into the antechamber no problem at this point. Like, I think that, I think we should basically be able to do that every time we try from now on. Like, we've got enough upgrades that isn't really a barrier. Day 82. Oh man, there's something so exciting about discovering new places in this game. I don't know, they just really nailed like the feeling of discovery every time you find something new. And like that door opening to like slowly reveal the basement door at the end, like that kind of stuff just really sticks with it. Really sticks with you. So we can probably remove from our custom packet, we can remove a crate from the tunnel, I think. Unless it did that automatically for us. Eat an apple, draft a shop room, 2 more gems. I'm trying to remember what the easiest ones of these are. We'll go with the rank 9 one. No, red rooms. Red rooms. You can get a lot of triggers out of red rooms. Okay. Allowance, that's becoming less and less important. Still haven't stocked our pantry with fruit. So remove a crate from the tunnel is still an option, surprisingly. I'm not gonna include it. I don't know why that's still there. Lower the reservoir. Let's see, one of the doors is nice. So is letters. So is letters. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. You're right. Okay. I guess it just doesn't remove them even though they're done. I feel like it really should, but I love the aquariums one. Set your dice to 2 is pretty nice. Obviously, want the lockpicking skill one. This one's actually kind of cool because if we can trigger it enough, we just unlock everything and we don't need the keys. Half steps for every die. That seems really hard to work with. I don't think we can take that one. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. It's got to be stars. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, stars. Good point. Got upgraded floor plan again. This one is apparently my new favorite. This one is like really, really good. Let's lower the reservoir. Maybe we can empty the reservoir today. I think it's at level 11. It's at like 11 or 13. So I don't know if we'll be able to get it all in one day, but we can go for it. We can try and do it. Okay. As long as this doesn't take my sledgehammer, I'll be a-okay with whatever this takes from us. Give me a... Nice! We got the telescope again. Salt shaker. A-okay with that. That's probably the item I'd prefer it takes. Now... we would hope to get either a straightforward room here, and we know we're getting out, or a dead end that we don't need to go into, so that we don't have to trigger the lost and found again. Secret passage. What do we pull off the secret passage? So I was gonna say green room, because we could get a greenhouse, but we don't have a broken lever. Red room for the weight room, but I don't think it'll give us a weight room because we're on the wing of the house. Okay, I think I'll take the greenhouse anyway, and then we can use 2 ivory dye to kind of get us out of that situation. Assuming it gives us a greenhouse here, I'd be upset if it didn't. What you got for me? Greenhouse, nice. Just what we wanted. And if we find the lever, we can come back here. And hopefully we can connect up... Oh, hello, Mr. Shovel. Hopefully we can connect up with this kitchen so we don't have to go back through the lost and found. Because that just puts us... There's always a risk it takes your telescope. And literally the telescope is why we took the lost and found. The lost and found is such a well-designed room. I kind of wish there were a couple more rooms like that, where you have to be really cautious about taking them, and the order you take them and stuff. Aquarium, why can't you be rotated? If this aquarium was rotated 90 degrees, it'd be perfect. I think I will redraw once. Ah, rotate, Den! Rotate! Oh, it's really risky to redraw again because we might get locked out. I hate to have to go back through the lost and found at some point to get back to the planetarium. And to, like, get outside with our... Oh, man, there's a chance that we grab the basement key, and then the lost and found eats it. Oh. We really need a way to connect here. I will sacrifice... I'll take the opportunity that potentially sacrifices today in return for a chance to connect the kitchen, because if we get all the way to the antechamber and then lost and found eats the basement key, I'll cry, so... damn. Yeah, we got locked in. Okay. We knew there was a chance that would happen. So let's just go use the telescope in the planetarium. Why is it so slow, this freaking game? Oh, right, I always forget. I forgot I have to click on it again. I would have did that last time. Okay. Memora. So far we've got Fenmora is the red stone. Memora is the guiding light. And Vea, same deal goes for them. Dirt pile. Okay, cool. So we've only got Mora left, and then I think we're done with bringing the telescope out here. So we may as well end our day here for the 2 stars. Yeah, we didn't even draft the outer room. Is there any reason to go draft the outer room? There's no way that keeps us going. No, no way that keeps us going. So we'll call it. It's okay. Still making progress. I would rather restart today than make it all the way to rank 8, rank 9, get the basement key, and have the basement key freaking eaten by the lost and found. I stand by that decision. What labyrinth hath we wrought today? Man, 121 stars seemed so unfathomable a while ago. I guess I'll go dig this up real quick. The video I edited a couple days ago was the one where we just unlocked the inkwell at 50 stars. So we've more than doubled since then. Oh, this animation is so slow. Please, please, blueprints, please. Just stop making me wait so long for everything. Huh. You can see some actual floorboards there. That's kind of cool. I'm sorry, you want to dig up some treasure? That'll cost you 1 shovel, 1 treasure map, and 400 years of your life. I know I'm being dramatic, but honestly, when you play this game long enough, I mean, I'm 130 hours into this game, it just gets so infuriating having every little animation be so slow. Like, every time you pick up an item, every time you dig something up, every time you pull a lever. Like, why can you skip the lever pulling animation, but none of these other animations? That'd be such a nice little quality of life change to make more animations skippable. Or, like, allow me to rotate the rotunda the other direction. You know, just like tiny stuff like that that really shouldn't be that hard to add. And I don't mean that from the perspective of, like, just guy who plays video games and thinks everything should be easy to add. Like, I was a web developer, I've made nothing like published, but made little video games myself and stuff, and like, I have a general understanding of how programming works, and a task like that just shouldn't be that hard. That should not be something that takes you too long for it to be feasible to put into the game, you know? Anyway, rant over. Rant over. Didn't really need to make that rant, but felt good to get off my chest. 26 steps. Not that we need them, but unless whatever we find down in this tunnel is like, maybe the tunnel turns out to be 50 steps long. That'd actually be a kind of cool mechanic. I never thought of that. If they added an area of the world with like really tough terrain or something. Like maybe it's really muddy or whatever, and every few feet costs you a step, and you had to be able to get to that area with, I don't know, 100 steps or whatever. That'd be a really cool mechanic. That never occurred to me. Okay, I can see straight to the basement door. So the first locked door definitely stayed open. So my theory about it being like a puzzle where you have to acquire all of these different keys on one day is definitely wrong. So let's see what this does. Okay, I was only partially wrong. You do need to get past a whole series of doors, but you don't have to do them all in one day. It'd be really mean if we got the basement key today, couldn't open this, and then had to come back another day with a key card and a basement key. And whatever's required next. What? Ha 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 ha. Another use for the Smasher. Another use for Mr. Smasheroo. Wow. And we were close today, actually, to being able to build a Smasher. We have a workshop, we have the broken lever and the sledgehammer, we just didn't get a battery pack. Okay, I really like this. I like this little side quest of having to acquire a key, a basement key, a key card, a Smasher, a whatever follows. I really like that idea. And I do now definitely see that it would be way too hard to require you to do all those things in one day. But I do wish I could look ahead one step. That'd be nice. Alright, I'm gonna go end my day in Planetarium. I'm just reviewing. There's nothing else I need to do with any of these items. Oh, we could have made a lucky coin purse. It's been ages since we made one of those. Yeah. Go end our day in the Planetarium for those 2 steps. And then tomorrow, for the first time in ages, we're back to trying to make a Power Smasher. Something we haven't had to do in what feels like a very long time. The last time we ended up needing one was for the greenhouse, and that was, I don't know, 30 days ago, maybe? Just to add to the rant of frustration. Let me run faster! The more stuff I have to do outside the house, the more annoying it is that I am just slow as hell. Okay. End our day in the Planetarium. Alright, tomorrow, Power Smasher. Power Smasher time, which means we probably want to get a trading post for our outer room. 5 green rooms, 5 shop rooms, garden shopping center. Yeah, fair enough. 142 steps taken. Yeah, we did a lot of walking today. Yeah, we probably want to find a trading post so that we can build a Power Smasher.
If you've watched any of this channel, you know I get distracted pretty easily. JK. Oh my god, now I actually did lose my train of thought. Oh man, I went to do a joke and I lost my train of thought anyway. We'll make that work.